If you are selling digital products, this is going to be a very important video for you to watch because I hear way too many intros. They start like this. Check this out. If you want to make thousands of dollars on Etsy selling digital products with zero knowledge, use AI generation tool to make all the work for you and you just collect the money. That right there, that intro is literally self-destructing business model. That basically says you are zero value. You have no value. The AI is doing all the work. Customers are paying you money, so you are taking money and you're not providing any value. That is a very destructive business model. And in this video, I wanted to talk about how you need to position yourself if you are selling digital products in a world where AI is very freaking impressive. I don't think digital product space is quite in trouble just yet. I think it's a certain kind of digital products that is in trouble. And I think if you are in that category, you need to be worried. And how do you position yourself in the category that shouldn't be worried? The past week, I've been playing around with AI generating tools, and I've been trying to play with all the top 10. I found all the, the tools that are available to generate text to image. I found things that are very useful and things that it's still lacking. And I think there's a very important reason why it's lacking. And I think that reason is the reason why it's going to take a long time for an AI to truly get to a place where, digital product space could actually be in trouble. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. The thing about generating images for a text to image, it shows off very impressive things when you're saying, hey, generate an image of a monkey on Mars, drag racing. That's fine. It'll do a good job at generating that because you don't know what a monkey on Mars drifting looks like. But when it generates, then it establishes the image that, oh, that's what that looks like, right? But you didn't have a pre-existing image of what that looks like because you've never seen an image like that. However, when you have an image that you have in your mind and you want to convey that into text, and then you want the AI to then create that image, this is where the challenge happens. When you play around with the AI, you will quickly find that general request, it does a pretty good job at it. So if I say, hey, give me a floral pattern for my fabric print using neon colors, it'll do a good job at that because, it'll just give you a generic image, something that you're like, okay, that looks good or that doesn't look good. But when I started making requests for a specific kind of product, because I need this product to fit what I'm working on, if let's say you have a baby shark theme birthday party, you obviously can't generate a baby shark image because it's copyright. But if you want something similar to that, hey, generate something similar to baby shark with the background for my kid's birthday party, you're going to run into trouble because it doesn't know if it's a happy shark or a very scary kind of really gritty shark on the background. There's a reason why the human verifications used in a form of images, right? Find the bridge and all, 9 of these images and you find the bridge and it's like, yep, you're a human. Because for the AI to understand the image, it's very, very, very difficult. And to generate an image, though it might look simple, but it's actually very complicated. And not only that, to generate an image that's in your head, for you to convert what is in your head into text is difficult on just Google search or Etsy search. Just that is really difficult because sometimes you don't know the keywords to shoot what that will accurately depict what's in your mind or represent what's in your mind. And let alone for the AI then to understand what that is and give you, say, 20 different results, but to generate 4 results or 1 result that works well, that accurately represents what's in your mind. That is a very difficult problem to solve. I think we're still quite far away from that. So is the digital product space in trouble? I don't think currently. However, if you are generating artwork where you're just printing monkeys drag racing on Mars as the canvas and you're just selling those, well, you'll be in trouble for a very important reason. I think when you are generating artwork or products for customers that don't know what they want, your conversion rate is going to be much smaller. Because if a customer says, I don't know what I want, artwork on my wall, there's going to be so much competition and the conversion rate is going to be lower because they're window shopping. However, if you are designing a floral wreath for a coffee cup, labeled, your conversion rate is going to be higher because that's something I need for my business and I kind of know what I want. And if I find what I'm looking for, and if I say that's it, the conversion rate for your product is going to go through the roof. So the AI is not there. So if you are, as a digital product designer, can satisfy the customers when they're looking for something and they need to use it for something, and if they have a specific image in their mind that they're trying to put into words, and you design those products, you're going to have a much better success rate than if you're just shooting out designs with the hope that somebody's going to buy it without actually researching your customers. You need to supply the demand. That is how it works in the business world. So if you are finding those videos that say you can make thousands of dollars with zero effort, you're not supplying the demand. And that's where the real work comes from in a world of business. You need to understand what the demand is, and you need to have a great way to supply the most highest quality product. It's kind of like a lot of those, people at Twitter, or people at Facebook, when they post videos saying, pretty much don't do anything, this is what I do, and they have a very lax work environment. They literally are telling the world that I'm going to be the first person fired in the world of economical stress. You need to find products or areas of supply and demand when it comes to selling on Etsy or any other platform where it is difficult to do, where it is difficult to provide this product, because A, competition is going to be less, 2, you're not replaceable, and 3, you're valuable. And that's really what you need to think about. Stop watching those videos that offer so much for zero effort. Those two things don't work well together. If you believe those, they don't. You really need to have skill. You need to have value. You need to provide some kind of value. In a world where there's zero effort, you're probably providing zero value, and you will probably find very little success. So what are the takeaways? I think there's 3 takeaways. First is get good at your craft, get good at the art. I think you should learn Illustrator. I know it's going against all the things about Canva or AI generating tools. It is easy to use those tools. They're very easy to use. But the problem is you can't provide value if you found that there's value to be needed or needed to be provided. So 1, learn Illustrator, get good at your craft. 2, understand your customer. Understand why are they looking for the SVG reef. Understand what's the purpose for that. If they're looking for a jar that they're going to give to their friends, or are they using it for their coffee cart business, understand why they're looking for that, so that you can have that human-to-human connection that the AI cannot do. And then using your skill, you want to make sure that you achieve the highest quality product. You can only do that when the first 2 things are true. You have the ability to do that, the skill to do that, and you understand the customer, so you can then provide that value. So if you are interested in selling on Etsy and you are taking it serious, watch this next video. This is my word to the Etsy sellers and how you need to provide value to the marketplace and really start taking your Etsy business to a whole nother level. All right, I'll see you guys there.